Hi, my name's Bill Robinson. I'm the owner of Security Masters. We install home and business security systems. First, I would like to acknowledge that we don't know each other, and it's up to me to make you feel comfortable with Security Masters in an online format. There are a lot of scams out there, and no one wants to get taken. So just a little background about me and Security Masters. You can actually check me out here. I'm licensed to do business in California, and if you go to the website that's on your screen, you can actually look me up. I've been in the low voltage industry for over 35 years. I'm a union journeyman sound technician in the IBEW. I started Security Masters because frankly, I felt that all the other alarm companies that I worked for were just plain doing it wrong. Every alarm company that I worked for did things exactly the same and they would not change. I worked in sales for a while also, and then when customers would ask for certain features, the company would not budge. I finally said no more and felt that I could actually offer what people really wanted. Options. My company offers every option available to you for purchasing and monitoring your alarm system. I install 2 gig Go Control security and home automation panel. This is the best selling panel in the country with over 3 million sold so far. I have installed lots of security panels, and this by far is the easiest to install and the easiest for consumers to use. I do all of my sales with this online video. You might think that's pretty lazy, but frankly, this online video is going to save you money. You see, here's the normal sales process. You call about getting an alarm system. A salesman schedules a time to come out to your house. You take 1 to 2 hours of your time to listen to a sales pitch. The salesman pushes you to sign a contract and pay a deposit. You resist and tell the salesman that you want to think about it. The salesman either pushes more or leaves with a promise to call you back about your decision. If you decide to move forward, then you call the salesman or he calls you. Then you set up another appointment to sign all the paperwork. After the paperwork is signed, you set up a time for the installation. Wow, it seems like there's got to be a better way. At Security Masters, there is. Here's our process. You receive a link to watch an online presentation, which is actually this presentation. We explain everything you need to know, the same as if we were in your home. You see all of the pricing and know exactly what a new system will cost you. You discuss the pros and cons and then give us a call. We ask you a few questions and send you the paperwork. You send it back and we call with the time to install your alarm system. You can always email us or call us with additional questions. You save hours of time in the process, and because we save time in going to your home, we pass the savings on to you. This results in a 10 to 20% savings because you have helped remove the middleman in the process. So now that we've gotten to know each other, let's get started. Every system needs a control panel. You will also need a cell phone module. Next, we have to decide what level of coverage you want. By that I mean how much protection. First, we need to establish where the burglars break in. Take a look at the image that's on your screen right now and you'll see where all the different areas that the burglars will actually break in. A basic alarm system is by far the least expensive, and it does cover 3 doors and includes a motion detector. As you can see by the infographic, burglars break in through a door 65% of the time. By placing a motion detector inside your home, they will set off the alarm even if they go through a different opening than the doors that are covered. But make sure you understand this. In order for a burglar to be detected by a motion detector, they need to be inside your home. It is always better to stop them outside the home if possible. So if you determine that you're comfortable with a basic alarm system, then this is what you will need. A control panel, 3 door and window contacts. We give you a key fob for free and a motion detector. The total cost, $710.46. The best protection for your home is to have all windows and doors protected. So what you need to do is download this form and print it out. We'll provide that at the end of the video. This will be your zone list. This does 2 things for you. It helps you determine the count of all of your openings and will also give you a description of each opening. This will give me the information that I need to program your panel. And hey, if you don't decide to go through us, that same form will help you when you talk to any other salesperson to find out what your coverage needs to be. Once you've filled out the form, you have a count of openings. Typical 3-bedroom, single-story homes have a 10 to 15 windows and doors. So as an example, we'll assume you have 13 windows and doors. You will always need at least a basic system, and as you remember, we have already given you a price for that. So now all you need is an additional 10 windows or doors, either one, it's the same contact. Those 10 additional openings will cost you $360.35, and we'll use this device. This is a wireless door contract. It costs us $36.35 each, and that's installed. That's as simple as it gets. Let's summarize. First, the control panel costs $262.94. The cell phone costs $153.94. Door contacts, 3 of them, cost you $109.06. A motion detector is $85.52, and the installation costs $99. You can get monitoring if you want or not. That's totally your choice. We offer, this is where the options come in that you won't find at any other alarm company, self-monitoring, and you get remote access for as little as $25 a month. 24/7 central station monitoring you can get for $33 a month. So the total to install your new basic alarm system is $710.46. If you were to go with complete 13 windows and doors, if that's what you happen to have, your total complete perimeter system would be a total of $1,070.81. That's a great price, right? But wait, we can do better. That's the price for the installation of a system with no monitoring and no contract. If that's what you want, great. Then you know what the cost is. But let's take a look at what I can offer with a contract. We can set you up with a system that allows you to get some free equipment. If you're willing to sign a 2-year contract and pay a monthly monitoring price of $40, then you can reduce your cost of your system drastically, down to $425. That's a 40% savings, just by adding a 2-year contract. We all know crime isn't going to go away in the next 2 years, so it's definitely a win-win. You can even add $5 per month and get a lifetime warranty. Now let's just think about that. You can pay only $425 for a system and $45 per month, and you get everything you want in an alarm system, and your potential cost of repairs are covered. So let's look at the warranty for a minute. You're essentially paying an additional cost of $60 per year for a lifetime warranty. Your first year is already covered, so no worries there. But to repair a system would cost you a whole lot more than that. A typical service call will cost you anywhere from $80 to $150, and that includes the first half hour of labor only. If you need as little as a new contact, then you can tack on $36.35, so one call can cost you $115, and that's on the low end. So a warranty is definitely worth the price. The only thing it doesn't cover is your batteries. Everything that we've talked about gives you the best security system available. The 2-gig system working with Alarm.com can give you so much more. I'm not telling you about this to sell you more equipment. My job here is to educate you about what these systems will do, so it would be unfair but not let you know about additional features, but we'll keep it short. If you want to see a lot of additional equipment and features, you can give me a call and we'll talk about the additional home automation features that are available. Okay, so I'll leave it in your hands. There's no pressure here for you to buy. I don't work that way. Protect your home and your family, or don't. Do it with another alarm company, or not. The choice is yours. You can learn more at my website or call me and I will answer any questions you have with no obligation. I look forward to working with you. My name is Bill Robinson and I'm the owner at Security Masters.